You want to be in charge of the ice rink this year?
The what?
Ice rink,
Screen?
skating rink.
No. Sam Magella does a good job with that.
Oh, is that what he tells you?
He always asks me for pallets, so.
The cover's got leaks, holes in it. Big ones? What, mice get to it? Mice get to it? No, they got mice in them? Or when were they just from shipping it?
They didn't do it. It was done at the manufacturers.
Faulty craftsmanship.
We'll call the regular meeting to order now. We've already done the Pledge of Allegiance, so we'll jump ahead to the privilege of the floor. I know we've got one gentleman here that would like to address the board, so.
They have, good evening. Do they have any ladies that want to go before me? Oh, okay. My name is John Stelter. I've been a property owner for 56 years in Delhi. I live up on 340 Lombard Hill Road. It's a one-lane dirt road that feeds 3 people. The Cobb Farm, me in the middle, and the coal farm above. I've talked to Darren already about the road, and he said that I should come just to make sure you guys know about it. But the road is getting narrower and narrower, and there's some washouts from the storms that we had underneath. The town has come up and taken some pictures of it, and it could be because of the new heavy equipment that coal is running, and that the milk truck is going up the road, and the town sanders and everything like that. The road is washing out underneath. If you stand on the road and look over, you can't see the holes underneath. So they came up and stood on the other side of the stream, and they looked at that, and you could take pictures of that, and you could see it's gotta be fixed somehow. So, mainly, you have to get something in the budget, I guess, to get the money to do it. There's about 6 spots that are starting to wash out real bad, making the road a little bit narrower. Now, the town fella today that I saw said they're gonna put stakes in the road, said nobody goes down in those holes. Mr. Cole does a lot of that corn cutting, and he's got those tractor trailers and everything, and he hires a lot of young people to drive for him. I'm just concerned that some of them would be coming down the road, they would go up the road with a heavy load of corn in those tractor trailers, and then if the road collapsed and they came down the road at night, they wouldn't see it, and it'd be in the brook, and somebody would get hurt. Otherwise, basically, it's a one-lane dirt road, perfectly all right. It's in great shape. I can't complain about anything at all. They always take care of it. It's just that now it's just starting to dig out from the way the water comes down the creek and washed under that side. The other side has a lot more trees on it, so there's nothing to hold the roots underneath that one side by the road there. The other thing is, which would be ideal, you could cut part of my hill on the other side out and make the road wider. The only problem is, that's my only spring for water. So if you did that, and when Howard was the road commissioner, he said he could dig back and he might not lose the spring, but he wasn't too sure, so we didn't do it. And that's the only thing I got, nothing more than that, so.
Perfect timing, because we're working on the budget tomorrow afternoon at 4, so.
Yeah, well, it's gonna be expensive, because you gotta get somebody with heavy equipment in to do it. I don't want you to waste money, but I don't want you getting a lawsuit with somebody getting hurt either. No. All right, I thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hi, I have something I'd like to say. My name is Nicole Evans. For the past 5 years, Darren Evans has been the highway superintendent for the town of Delhi. Darren has worked tirelessly, morning, evening, and all throughout the day and night. Darren has quite literally given himself as highway superintendent blood, sweat, and tears. Darren has not only held the position of highway superintendent, he has also been performing duties as that of a town employee, working side by side with his employees. For the past couple of months, Darren has also been working a secondary job. Since then, Darren has continued at the highway garage most mornings, afternoon, and evenings. He has continued in his duties as outlined in the Highway Use Law, Section 140. Highway Use Law, Section 140, Appendix 12 states, the highway superintendent role is supervisory in nature only. While there may be instances in which the superintendent, in his own discretion, joins the workforce in performing physical labor, he is not required to do so. Town Law, Article 3, Section 32, further states that a town board does not have the authority to require the town highway superintendent to be a working superintendent. In recent weeks, we have heard some slanderous accusations in regard to Darren and his work as highway superintendent, which are truly an act of defamation of character, and these statements and accusations are simply untrue and wholly unwarranted.
Thank you.
You can make a copy.
You wanna go next, Al?
Sure.
Or do you wanna handle that under, we can do that under, yeah, we've got dogs under new business, we'll do it then. Anybody else for privilege of the floor? All right. Approval of the September 10th board meeting minutes. With the one correction of Mr. Perkins' name.
And I did bring up one other concern, also just it may just be semantics, but I didn't use the phrasing ADA compliance
Yeah, and
on
I'm
the
gonna have
website.
to look in our minutes to verify what
Yeah,
she did.
it was
state.
US Web Design System, which is the federal standard, which, like I said, may be semantics, but.
Okay. So we'll check on that.
Yes, sir.
Change it if we need to. Is there a motion to approve with those two notes?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Was that Matt? Made the motion?
Matt made the motion, yeah. We don't even have the air conditioner on, how can you not hear tonight? All right, old business. Matt and I kinda wondered if Kevin at Charter Communications has disappeared, cause neither one of us has heard from him.
I still get emails from Kevin Eaton. Yeah, he's still part of they just send us emails, regarding when they take channels off or when they do change into the programming.
So
And he's still
apparently he
signing
doesn't
those
care about
emails.
the franchise agreement, he's just.
I think it's a standard email that goes out to
Yeah.
every town or village, whatever.
It's just that we took this off and put this on.
Right.
We'll have to chase him down. SUNY courtroom, actually, it's not SUNY anymore.
No, it's just plain courtroom.
Billy and I have been trying to corral some contractors that might have time to do something soon, to either boxing a room there or do one in the corner. And we're not having a lot of success, everybody is kinda going full speed trying to get through till winter.
What if, yeah, Al might know of somebody who is insured, and we were wondering if we could maybe take over finding someone and getting the bid and submitting it to you, and then just, helping them get here and do the construction, because we're here Monday through Friday, we can come in on the weekend. I know you guys are
Yeah,
really
that's fine.
busy. So,
The only other thing you wanna keep in mind, we haven't gotten a definitive answer from Dale yet. We talked about like a 7-foot by 7-foot room there, and Dale seemed a little skittish about that.
well, I did meet with Dale, and he did look at the spot, and then I did recall him today, because I heard there was like a conflict in communication, and we wanna keep it simple. We really don't wanna start dismantling this whole place, moving ACs, moving windows.
Right.
We want a simple wall here and a simple wall here. Dale said it's fine to butt out over the heat, and then the door would come out here.
Okay.
We'd still have our prisoners here, a place for the attorneys. Right now, I am sharing the room with the DA, and it gets a little tough, because I gotta make sure there's no confidential things in there, I gotta move the scissors, my letter opener. So right now, I am juggling.
They can meet with their clients or
You don't
whatever
have to share that.
in their own office or in the car.
Well,
We
it's
don't
the
necessarily have to provide them with their own office here, but
Yeah, it's a
we try to
district
be
attorney.
accommodating, but don't let them run all over you, I guess is what I'm saying.
But it's the district attorney, and today we had 85 cases on.
I saw a busy.
Yes, and we did try to put
Busy
the
parking
DA
lot.
behind there. We did try to put the DA behind up in
Yeah,
Bullpen,
that's-
and it's too loud. Cause like we have the judge talking and negotiating up here, they're negotiating, Al's trying to check people in, and it got crazy. So now we have him back in this small office that I am using now, and I appreciate that. It's been wonderful. I have some peace and quiet, and I am getting things done. So,
And that's one thing to consider about boxing that in, is make sure you get a solid core door,
okay,
cause you're gonna need the sound deadening. But,
okay.
But yeah, if you can get a plan together and talk to Dale.
Yeah, I made a call to Randy Amy, and he seemed interested in doing the job. He was gonna stop in, talk to Kathleen and the judge,
Great.
and see what they need. But we definitely need to do something here. I don't know what the code says, the amount of people that are allowed in this courtroom at a time, but today, like Kathleen said, we had 80-some people on the docket. So if those 80-some people show up, they bring a guest, a husband, a wife, a child, or whatever, you're talking 160 people. How many chairs we got in here?
Could be posted in there somewhere, what we're supposed to have.
It's over there in the corner.
Yeah, but I'm saying, we've only got 45 maybe chairs here. Where are you gonna put 160 people in here? Today, we had a line going right out the door. Okay? And I'm not sure what the dollar amount is, what this court takes in one session on a Tuesday, but we gotta do something. I mean, it's a fire hazard.
Unfortunately, most of that money doesn't stay here,
Well-
unfortunately. We get the smallest percentage of that money.
Well, for the amount of time,
State takes it all.
for the amount of time that we're in this courtroom on a Tuesday, we see a lot of people and we take in some money.
State's
and-
making good money off us.
Well, we
Or
just
no.
Yeah.
made, in the last 2 weeks, we made $5,500, and I know you get less than half of that, but, I mean, we already pulled in $5,500.
Sure. And I wish more of it would stay here rather than being sent to Albany.
I think the priority is, though, to get the walls first, and if you let us work on that, you know, we can bring a contractor in a bid, and you guys can look at it, and we can get moving on
Yeah.
that.
If
He'll
Randy
be
can
getting a
get
hold of
us-
me in the next couple of days.
Yeah, if Randy can get us something.
Yeah.
and Depending on what the dollar amount is, we might be able to just authorize it, without having to go through bids and all that good stuff. So,
Thank
yeah,
you.
if he can do it, that's great. I know he's insured, I've worked with him before. That's good. That's
When he comes, also have him quote out getting rid of that door and putting the wall there. For the ATM,
Yeah.
we already have the bid for running the circuit for the ATM. So,
So we're gonna do something with that ATM machine? That's good news.
As soon as we can get somebody to box that door in, which if he's here, you know,
All right.
have him go ahead and do that too.
Okay.
Have him put that on bid. Try to get something going in the right direction here.
Thank you.
Okay, well, that was, we kind of addressed the next one on the list, which was the ATM, which we did get a bid from, was it Pat Mears? Yeah. Wire. And we still can have ISD do the computer line, right?
They've already run it to the, her office in there, so it's just a matter of house getting a jumping right there on the other side of the wall. But Chris has already done that through our, I believe, what was it? Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Any other old business?
Can I think of any? You look at me, want me to come up with something?
You're the oldest one on the board, that's why I'm looking at
Don't
you.
say that.
Yeah, I gotta get my digs in while you're still here.
I hear you.
Okay, moving on, local law number 1 of 2019, which is the road preservation local law. And because of our illustrious governor and pass a local law, you've actually gotta do a short environmental assessment form. So get ready for the excitement, because we're gonna have to do this a couple times tonight. Does everybody have a copy of the short one? Keep going.
Yep. Attached.
Keep going. Oh, there you are. Because I'm not gonna read all of this, I'm just gonna say, you know, does anybody find something that's gonna kill the environment?
Mark, you're completing your copy, and then I will take your
Yeah,
copy for
I
the
will
official copy.
complete mine.
Mhm.
I mean, we know who we are, we know what the action is. So we'll take care of that. Basically, we'll get down to the meat of the questions, because this is just saying, passing this law is not gonna create a danger to the environment.
Yeah.
But it might if we have to keep killing trees to do paperwork. So soon we'll have to say yes, and we probably won't be able to pass any more local laws, but. Okay. I guess we'll go down to question number one. Does the proposed action only involve the legislative adoption of a plan, local law, ordinance, administrative rule, or regulation? That would be yes. Does it require any other permit or approval from another agency? Total acreage, number 3, all that's not applicable. Check all land uses that occur in the town. Is there anything here that doesn't occur? I think we can almost check them all. Page 2. Is it a permitted use under the zoning?
That's in here.
That's not applicable. Is it consistent with the comprehensive plan? Is it consistent with the predominant character of existing built or natural landscape? I guess we'll say yes, even though it really doesn't apply. Is it in a state critical environmental area?
No,
Will it result in substantial increase in traffic?
no,
Are public transportation services available?
we don't have any.
Any pedestrian accommodations?
Nope.
Does it meet the energy code requirements?
Maybe.
Maybe.
No.
What else?
Should it be yes, probably, right?
It should be yes.
It should be
right?
yes,
Yeah.
yes. They'll probably make us get hybrid plow trucks or something.
There's no water supply.
Uh,
There's no wastewater.
Is there any archaeological site, blah, blah, blah? No. No. 13. No. 14.
There's no habitat road.
That's, we kind of listed everything except the roads.
Just put agricultural land.
Anything threatened or endangered? No.
Well, if they cross the road,
No, that's true.
they could, they might get run over.
Maybe that 14 should be suburban, that sounds less offensive to the environment.
Well, actually, if you go back to question 5, all the different use types.
Basically, it's the whole town, it's what the town is, even though it's.
Residential, yeah. Number
But this is
13.
just the project, so, and there is no habitat, this is the road.
So, yeah.
Heating shed.
Not really, but they didn't give us a choice.
Yeah, they didn't give us a map.
Because the adjacent would be use of land for residential. Is that correct?
Nobody really looks at this.
Just have to do it.
You gotta have a
As long as we make a negative deck at the end and they sign it. Well,
don't remember.
the first part,
That's
the
all I'll
first
do.
page, we're all good.
So they could all be a shield.
There's at least one.
You'll be in it.
At some point.
Seventeen's no,
What was 16?
16 is
No,
no.
no.
We're not putting our paper for our local law on the floodplain, so.
Two?
No,
I'm
18.
not gonna build a dam out of the paperwork that
So
you're
are they
using.
gonna put a new,
19 is
they're gonna
no.
tear the cover out, put a new one on?
Hazardous waste.
Mine's no.
They're gonna pay for
Okay.
a cover that's not
That
working?
takes care of that part. Now, we move on to resolution number 5.
Do you wanna,
To go to different
do you
company?
wanna do all the decks first? Or you wanna vote on this one?
Vote on this one to break up the.
Monotony. Well, I just
How's that
said,
work for
we'll
now?
get this one out of the way and then go to the next.
Creates extra work. You have to pay
Resolution
them twice for coming?
number 5 covers the last whereas the town board has issued a negative deck under seeker for proposed local law.
So for both of them, Bill, don't you have to say that for both of them?
No, the state has never required it for your, tax cap. No.
Oh, right.
It is never
Oh, I
happened
see.
on that one.
Okay, this, right, so we don't need it on the.
You still need to do it because you're doing a local law, but yet on your resolution, any prior years have never had anything regarding a negative deck on it. We just send that along to the state with the local law for filing, so they get it.
Yeah, cause I recall not ever doing that before.
Yeah, you did it, you've done it every year for your
We,
tax
we
cap.
just, we're doing a resolution with a negative deck list. Instead
Whatever
of
makes
just
sense.
making a motion in a second, voting for a negative deck, we're doing it by resolution. Just
Okay.
makes it tidier for turning into the state. So does somebody wanna make the motion that we adopt resolution number 5 of 2019, a resolution for adoption of local law number 1 of 2019 for
So-
road preservation?
So moved.
Second.
Call the roll, Elsa?
Bill,
Yes.
Matt,
Yes.
Mark,
Yes.
Janet,
Yes.
Bill, oh, excuse me, I'm sorry, Al?
That's okay. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so we now have a road preservation law. And like I said, we do need to discuss a fee schedule too, sometime in the near future, get that set too. But first things first. All right, now, local law number 2, local law override tax levy limit. Does somebody wanna make a motion that I just fill out the secret form the same for this one?
I'll make a motion to authorize the supervisor to fill out the secret form following the same format as local law number 1.
Okay, Matt seconded it, all in favor?
Aye.
So I will fill out that second set of paperwork to go with this. And that will bring us to resolution number 6 of 2019. Which also includes the adoption will not have a significant adverse impact on the environment. So does someone wanna make a motion to adopt resolution number 6?
I'll move.
Second?
Second by Al. Call the roll, Elsa?
Bill?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Matt,
Yes.
Mark,
Yes.
Janet,
Yes.
Al?
Yes.
Okay.
Mark, you'll get me both of those,
Yeah, I should both,
and then I can
both of
send
those
them
and
to the state.
get everything sent in. I probably won't get it tomorrow, cause I'm gonna be a little busy tomorrow,
That's right.
but I'll get it to you probably before the weekend. Moving on to new business. The voting machine. The mayor wants to know if we care what they do with the old election machine. Do we want the machine back, or do we want to surplus it, or? Does he have a proposal of what he wants to do with it, or anything? It's a great paperweight, but I don't know if we'll ever use the thing again, but. Do you think it's worth storing it somewhere and saving it, or?
I wonder what other place, I mean, is it good for scrap metal? It's a big machine.
Scratch down,
Scrap is about zero now.
about $40 a ton.
Yeah.
I'll leave it up to you guys.
How full is your garage?
I think we should send it to North Carolina now. They can probably still use it down there.
Yeah, I'm sure we
Do
can.
need this machine, would be
We're
this
still
machine.
voting with our fingers on
He hasn't used it in several years, he
Okay.
hasn't
Would be,
used it for a while, and I'm not sure what
Even the
village law
special
is now.
election, we had to use,
We use paper ballots, and I just
well, we
need,
can use
Okay.
paper ballots.
I guess I'd be
Right.
interested in seeing if there was, anything that the Delaware County Historical Association is
historical
interested in.
purposes perhaps, I'm not sure.
It doesn't have a use or a function that we have.
I don't think that
Not that I can
requires.
think of, cause everything now at the county level is all computerized.
In the village no longer must be doing their elections based on election law. I don't know, I don't
I
know
think
the
the
village.
villages now are using the county's machines,
Yeah, I'm not
so
sure. When was the last
everything's gotta
election
go
you voted?
electronic.
Yeah. These
So
are-
probably they don't need it, we don't need it.
And the historical society sounds pretty good.
Yeah, we'll make some calls, see if somebody's interested in it, if not.
So one of you is responsible for handling this. Who's gonna be responsible so I can put it in my minutes?
Town clerk.
If it's not our equipment, why are we responsible for getting rid of it?
I'm not sure, I don't know.
I don't know whose machine it
Prior,
is.
I don't know if it's town's machine or not.
Probably the town.
I think it was at one time, you guys used to have it right out here when we used to
Yeah.
vote.
Yeah,
So do
That was
we-
my
do
confusion
we
as
need
to why
I
the
to-
believe
village
it is
mayor.
town's.
Do we need to pass a motion to surplus it? or Can we?
I think you could table it for right now and talk to the mayor and see what he actually wants to do with it. And then if he wants to just, if you guys decide to get rid of it, let's
Not
not
a desk, not a table.
He's got it right there. Get rid of
I
it.
can talk to Maria Kelso, see if there's somebody that might use it
Trucky gas.
somewhere in the county, I don't know, I'm not aware, but.
Simple solution.
Definitely.
I will follow up with
Have
Maria
Maria
Kelso,
Railroad
see
stuff's
if
in
there's
Spain.
any use for them anyplace else in the county, or
Railroad is in
if
Spain.
they have anybody that's interested in one.
Okay, so I was gonna say, Mark, you're following up on that.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have enough groups.
It was 10 pages. So trimmed it.
Clerk's got
It didn't
her
make any sense because it was all over
paperwork
the
here,
place.
she wants to
I had to shorten
clean
it.
out the old records that we don't need to keep any longer.
I was too far all over the place.
We've got the retention
I had no
schedule
idea.
here,
It was like,
which
oh, here.
follows the state requirements of what has to be kept and for how long. A lot of it's 6 years, some of it's forever. Like I said, if we keep every piece of paper we generate forever, we wind up with 4 buildings full of records that we don't ever need.
Periodically, we suggest that NU1 is what we follow. And periodically, you should be going through your records and.
And making a list of stuff that's
Correct.
ready to go.
There is some ideas.
Most places don't do it every year, because it's just a pain in
It's
the butt, but,
time consuming.
yeah.
What is it you're looking to do, just have that shredding truck come down here?
I think what we will do is, that costs money, so I think what we
She's
can
gonna
do
use the wood
is
chipper
on
from
just,
the
you know
highway.
what, on some downtime, just start shredding documents. It's really, I can't see spending money to hire a machine to come in.
I'm not sure that's.
Well, if you tie in, you can check with the Delaware National Bank and also Green
The county every once in a while has
They
it come
have,
in,
yeah.
and we can piggyback on with the county
Yeah.
if
Or
necessary.
you can piggyback with the bank or Green Slate or one of those places.
It might, yeah, it might be worth pulling the records, putting them in the cage.
Well, what we're gonna be